Hello, this is Primal J-Quay, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a spin of this beta demo of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, a game that seems to be one of the more successful Kickstarter projects out there. Another one that I did kind of showcase before being ukulele. So yeah, full disclosure, I'm a backer, so no, just take what I'm gonna say about this game with that in mind. Like I said, this is the first time I've played the demo. I haven't actually had a chance to play it absolute donkey's age, because I've been full up with other stuff. Namely, I have a kind of a new sort of bee in my mind, but I'll talk about that later on. Let's start off a new game, shall we? Got a new save slot, and got a little control here. So now this game, as you know,
the Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform
I
the
feel louder than I
values
thought
of
I was
men.
trying to sound up.
No longer would spirituality be their compass,
Better.
but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence.
Really unthinkable.
Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind.
It's not nice at all.
Countless innocents died. And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected.
I'm sure the church can afford it.
As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal.
Oh, not if else is like that.
And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin.
Oh, that could possibly be.
10 years had passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy.
Of course they do.
The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle.
It's just despairing.
Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
So, it almost seems just like in the demo that first came out, we're gonna be on a ship. Anyways, that moon is far too bright. We are in need. Nice one. There's Miriam.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
And now I can hardly hear the speech. Anyways, so, might as well go for the dialogue of this, just so here. Might be able to hear something. Maybe not, who knows. See what happens.
Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
Not sure about that bottom jaw, that's doing funny things.
I know how you feel, but the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls.
That's no excuse.
I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brother subjected you to... There's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Yeah, it gives us nice, decent dresses and everything.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes.
Do we start
We need
singing?
to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
Indeed. Well, we just figured
But
that
I'm
out.
the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something.
Yeah, that bottom jaw is doing really funny things under dung.
10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer.
Well, we might soon find out.
All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Indeed. Well, we'll see what happens.
I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I have
Okay.
the chest there, packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
And I think this is kind of our first clue as to what this game pretty much is. It's very much what a lot of people call a Metroidvania. Although in my eyes, I mean, I don't really believe in the whole Metroidvania sort of moniker, because it's very much a fan term. Let's just open this chest and see what's going on here. Okay, so let's press that funny looking thing, which is just a start button really. And see what we have in our equipment. So we have a knife and shoes. I think the shoes what we've got at the moment. The knife, well, that'll be for self-defense. I think that would be our second weapon. I'm not sure we want to unequip any of those yet. Let's see what else we got. We got arrows, horns. That's already equipped. That's for the eads. We're kind of missing jumping over a tab here. Got nothing here yet. We're just kind of got that stuff on us at the moment in time when we can sort stuff out as well. Sort by, I don't know what we're sorting by there. Oh, I see. Okay. So we can sort a category, how much we've got, and how powerful it is, it would seem. Let's just do it like that for now. I'm not even that clear about it as yet. Yeah, we can also do it through the menu right here. So, yeah. See what shards we have.
Good.
Well, there's not. We've got
The next order of business is
shoes. I wanted to find out about the shards. I pressed the wrong button. Uh-oh. You. It's that thing from last time. Of course you will. You just do that. Nice. And that was pleasant. So we now have a shard. So at least we'll be able to sort it out with that. Anyways, I'll now have a crystallized form of demon power that cannot be handled by an ordinary human being. Luckily for us, Lemurium. And if you press Y, you might bring that much up. You set that on the button, and we can see the magic power. And I'll be able to shoot a water bullet that rebounds the surface.
Was that a shard?
Oh, drop me a little sure.
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
That's not pleasant.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
Okay.
I know my body's limits better than anyone.
Sure you do.
I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Wow.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
No promises. Although, what the heck is that?
How do they get inside?
That was weird. That was someone coming over and then being dragged off to the side by tentacles.
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Oh, that would not be pleasant. It would really have a nasty smell. Don't think we want that. Anyways, so... Okay, so I can't hit those lamps, but I can hit... here. Yeah, so like I said, I tend to call them by the original name that these people. It's also a fan term, but it's, to me, to me, it's a more acceptable one. Igavania. There's obviously going to be sort of arguments about that, like, considering that Koji Igarashi was involved in most of the earlier Castlevanias and Furious Wars. And especially one that we kind of know of. Anyway, that's the potion for me to lead on. It's probably not that
This
big
device
a deal.
responds to magic.
Anyway.
Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Okay, so let's see what happens. So she's using the right trigger. Okay. Right, okay, I see. So that gives me the power to open doors, apparently. Interesting mechanic. And it's kind of well out here, and oh my god, that looks... Well, that looks like a heck of a load of jello. Okay, I think probably because I'm walking into it, I don't want to be doing that. Oh god, all over the place. So that doesn't mean I'm going to be here for a while. That's the thing. And then just jump here, causing problems. I'm in the face of a few more times, and I don't want to fall into that hole. That might be a problem. Whoops. Marvellous. Let's level up, and no, we don't get a shard from that at all. It's no good. It's no good at all. Anyways, I took a fair whack from that. That's not particularly great. Now let's find out more about these shards, shall we? So now I've got one called Cerulean Splash. I'll just shoot water, a bullet that rebounds the surface. I don't know if that's the surface of water or anything like that. Oh, I have no idea. But that triggers something. Now it's got effective, directional, enchanting, familiar. So these are obviously different types of power, magic power you get in the game. And now open my inventory. Press the right trigger button and a sword potion, and that will help a fair bit if I don't get stabbed by this thing in time. There you go. Let's see how that actually... Right, so can I go down here? It looks like I can. Was I here before? No, I don't think so. There's just going to be more of these blurred things being blurred. And now I get mana rose, which will give me magic back, so that can help. And that's one shot and everything, so that's going to be handy. And I get another potion, which I'll probably need while I'm playing. I.e. Daryl. I'm actually thinking about it, I could slide under here and see if that actually gives me something new. That looks like got me a pair of new bands. Let's see if I can actually equip them, shall we? There you go, I've got a tunic which then gives me an extra 2 points in defense and an int of 1. It's always handy. Although that said, can I go down here and find some more stuff? Yeah, this is definitely more the Igavania that I'm kind of used to now. Now, obviously you're gold. That is horribly disgusting. Let's see if we can actually get rid of it and get stabbed by it, which will get me a new shard, which is a large directional shard. That will see, that will actually give me a fire cannon, which will shoot towards the aim's direction, which might be useful for something. Can I? Is it automatically equipped? Let's find out, shall we? I think because... Oh, no, it's already equipped. Okay, that is good news. So let's do that. Ah, that'll be why. I need to press the right trigger. Something I haven't been paying attention to. Anyways, so that means I can do more stuff in the way. So it almost looks like I could jump up there, but it doesn't seem to be because it's more or less in the background. So that's just something you gotta watch out for. So maybe that's something that needs to be addressed in the game. I'm away. What a high potion. That's handy. It's really handy indeed. You know what? You can't reach me, so you're fine. I'm just going to kick your fellow friend down there. And you can't do a thing. Haha. I can just get more monies. Marvellous. So, already this game's in a little bit of controversy, especially in terms of like the looks, because this was, well, in all complete honesty, nothing had particularly sort of changed in terms of the remit of what this game is going to look like in the first place. Oops, get out of here for starters. You know what? Fine. Take that in the face there. Clear off. Marvellous. Yeah, this was always going to be a 2.5D game. Oh my god, what's going on here? There is lots of watery stuff and these cannons again, which I wonder if, thinking about it, I could take care of from here. Well, let's see what's in here first. Let's see if that can do. Well, I've got the map, and I can see the map here, and that's what it looks like. So there's more stuff going on over here, but of course to get there, I'll need to get through these guys. So let's just do that, shall we? If it's at all possible. Oh, unfortunately, distance. See if the wall will do any business. That should help, of course. I am out of MP, so that's not particularly great. Let's see if I can clear all of you. Who said you could get your bleeding ore in? Okay. Well, at least there's just behind there. That will give me some SP rounds. So, skill points? I'd imagine that's for... let's see now. Given a few quite interesting options there in terms of what you can do. So I'm just going to ignore you guys for now. And just collect whatever I can collect it at the time. Yeah, so yeah, in terms of what looks, it has been a little bit kind of controversial because, like I said, there hasn't been any illusions that this was going to be a 2.5D game. They did say straight from the outset that this was going to be running under the Unreal 4 engine. Now, to attain a look, Ether, I'd imagine that's for metal powers. Don't know if it actually extends it or plunges it. More than likely the latter. Oops. I didn't notice that that's actually direction. So I can do a low kick, do a straight up kick. I don't think I can actually get it higher than that. So let's go into this room down here since it's going into a dead end clearly. And we find the first save point where I can save my progress, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Some nice little chairs, isn't it? All very ornate and typically Baroque. So that's kind of typical of these Igavania games. Which essentially, you know, this was to begin with. So yeah, in terms of I've got a dull blade, a new weapon. So quick and see what we can do with that, shall we? Yes, we now have a sword that can slice stuff with nice. Yeah, so the Unreal engine, the Unreal 4 engine, it usually has games sometimes usually have a certain look to them, especially when it comes to I can't actually get those watery things. Well, I might be able to, who knows. Yikes. That looks kind of nice. That kind of reminds me a lot of what you kind of see in the Igavania game, a real Castlevania game. I wonder, there is a way to get up there. I don't have the move for that yet. How do I? I can do the backdash like that. Not much else I can do at a particular moment in time there. So let's keep going. Yeah, so the fact that it has that certain look to it, is almost always going to be a bit of controversy. As to yike, that kind of hurts. How this sort of game in the modern, I'll pay absolutely no attention to that, so I don't know what it actually does. But I'll find out maybe later. See if it actually displays quicker. Nice. Yeah, so there's always going to be that sort of controversy as to how these are going to look kind of compared when you're directly comparing them to like old Igavania games like Symphony of the Night. Oh my god, that looks frightful. Yikes. I'll just wait for him to come down here. Because, oh my god, this thing's bouncing all over the place. And then my bouncy things can actually do anything. Damn it, I can only go one direction. That's not particularly good at all. So let me just attack him from here. Gosh, that's not particularly fair, is it? Yikes. Oh, you're just taking in turns, are you? Gold. That's not particularly fair. At least 2 of them down. I can at least get one of them. Cheeky monkeys. Honestly. Yeah, especially when it comes to games like Symphony of the Night and, you know, all the recent ones like Order of Ecclesia. But this is probably going to get more direct, more of a direct comparison to, considering that both the protagonists in this game are female. But who knows? Well, at least that's 2 of them. And yeah, as soon as you've gotten one of these shards, if you've got it already, they won't be stabbing you nastily again. So don't worry about that too much, it would seem. But is this whooping great big fella again? So, to take out. Give me another level up. So there's always going to be that side of it. Oops. There you go. What's that done? That seems to have knocked over something. Oh, it's probably got me into a new area, but fast. Oh dear. You had to be there first, didn't you? Of course, everything's going to reset, and these bubbles are going to end up coming back. So let's find out what's in here first. Ooh, a box. I imagine I'll be able to push this box. Use it to go up here and grab what is in here, which is a claymore. I'm guessing that's a more powerful weapon, which will be two-handed, I'm guessing. Let's quit that and see what that actually gives us. Yeah, I've got 10 attack for this one. Trying to 5 of that before, so I'm probably going to quit that. Although, let's see, the double blade gives me 6. Rapier is probably faster. And the whip also gives me that. You know, I'll try. Let me try the whip first, because after all, well, it's kind of obvious. Wow, she wields that like a pro. Isn't that marvelous? You know what? Though I'm going to go back to that area because it looks like there's something. Whoops. Oh, Lord, I can get you out of the way first. You know, the only problem with the whip, of course, as you can tell, is the recharge thing. And apparently the reach doesn't seem to be that great either. So yeah, but it does damage. It certainly does, and she looks absolutely marvelous and wielding it. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the animation of some of these, really. I know it's not going to be perfectly sort of cosmetic. Yeah, I'm going to argue that it was probably never going to be, but in terms of like translating that kind of movement to a CG 3D element was always going to be difficult. Okay, 2 chests. Which one of them is real? Which one of them isn't? Well, that gives me more SP rounds. So I don't have a weapon for that yet, but it looks like I've got one straight with the rust. And I've got a musketeer, which is a gun that can be shot by equipping a consumable bullet. Well, let's see what this is like, shall we? Let's give it a go. Let's see now. So now I've got this Muscatoon. Not more powerful than the whip, but let's just give that a go anyways. It's got infinite rounds though, so now I can do that. I've got SP rounds, just soft point rounds with no penetrative capability. So I seem to have normal rounds, but I also have these. So let's just quit that for now, just to see what they do. Let's see what that does. Let's try not to use the attack button at this point unless absolutely have to need to. And right there, I've completely one-shotted those things without problem before, so that's something. And you have to be mindful that I have, I have stuff for that. At least the magic is rechargeable. So let's go over here, where I think we were here before, weren't we? Let's see what's in here. What's another save point? That's always handy. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, in terms of the look of the game, I personally think it works really well, kind of in terms of like a conceptual art stuff. I would say, you know what, let's switch back into the actual normal shots and see what they do. They probably won't do as much damage, but let's go back to infinite rounds, and at the very least we'll be able to see what that does. So let's get rid of this guy. Oh my god, that only hits for one. That's not going to be helpful at all while he's stomping towards me in a really purposeful way. Not good. Uh-oh. Well, at least that's gotten rid of it. One-shotting these guys. So yeah, that seems like it's a weapon that probably be better off using in situations that demand it. And yeah, as kind of predicted, the Claymore is really slow, but it has a decent arc of attack. Just grinding for coins here. Who knows? Who knows? We might be needing those coins later on. Nice. Let's go up. Let's keep going up. Could have left that there. I'm not sure about. Putting that back. Okay. Well, at least I can sort out this ball again. Well, at least it's got. Ow, sir! Clear off. Now this guy's going to be coming up closer to me now, and he's going to cause a heck of a lot of problems. Oh god, here they come. Okay, these enemies are just really chuffing annoying. But I guess that's what you get. Is there anything else over here other than these annoying little breaks? Let's find out, shall we? So yeah, stuff like the rain, which, you know, looks very atmospheric, but also kind of looks very much like jelly, honestly. You know, and, you know, it doesn't feel particularly wet, even though it clearly is, and there's that kind of thing. Now, it's supposed to add to the atmosphere, but it just looks a bit too shiny. So, you know, it's going to be issues like that to sort out. And oh, is that what I could think it is? I'm pretty sure it is. Notice that it doesn't actually reveal all of the map, just as much of the map as you can actually. So this one seems like it's a lot, but let's see if I can open it. I get 500 gold money and a spear. which I'm sure is going to be one of those pokey weapons that have really decent range, but otherwise, nothing much else. Well, let's save a game, shall we? Let's see. I have a feeling that with this, there's going to be a boss coming up. So let's just check this weapon, shall we? See what this spear gives us. Well, it gives us 9 attack. It probably is even faster than before. Let's just equip it. Let's just go through these, because after all, it's discovery, isn't it? Well, it seems quicker and has decent range. And obviously it's not as powerful, but sometimes sort of range and sort of speed can come overpower. There's something up there which I haven't gone to yet. But ooh.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
There seems to be some volume issues with this as well.
Tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If you understand this reference, then you're old. Like me. Never mind. Probably not that old, I'm kidding.
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
Oh, it's one of those types of plots, is it?
No! There you are. Very wrong. Consistent was reshuffle our bodies.
Well, I mean, reshuffling stuff isn't particularly that great either, especially when it comes to bodies.
What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Miriam, you're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to know human.
Well, I mean, you're still human. You just got bits on you.
I never thought I'd hear those words from you.
Yes, she doesn't look pleased at all. There's going to be comments about the facial and expressions, aren't there?
I was the one that came to you, broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me.
This is nonsense.
You told me. Our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do.
Oh boy.
I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Obviously, he doesn't. Or maybe he does. Maybe he's like, no, stop tormenting me with your lies, moi.
Master Chief, we must return.
Oh, there's always a third party. There's always a third wheel, and this isn't there.
Miriam, I'm tired of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me.
Oh boy.
Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell.
Well, I kind of knew that.
If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen.
But you're the one who talked me out in the first place, so I don't get it more.
Come, Gremory. We're leaving.
He's going.
Debo, wait!
And that looks like of course. No! I have to admit. Right, that is not good at all. See if I can kill him. Yikes. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Watch out for those tentacles. Uh-oh. Where are you going? What's going on? What are you hitting me with? Yikes. Okay, that hurt. That hurt real bad. And I think in that case, I'm going to have a potion. That was possibly a bit too high, and I really should actually be using most of my abilities. That would help. Help immensely. So, let's see. Ouch. Running into things isn't going to help. Neither is dying. I did actually beat this boss before. I was just trying to remember what I was actually going to do. Anyways, so yeah, I'll probably try and tackle that at some other point. Anyway, so yeah, that is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Yeah, it's a nice beta. It plays nice. It still kind of plays like an Igavania before it. Like I said, my kind of issue with it, you know, the jump feels a little bit kind of floaty, but it's one of these things that I kind of have to fine tune. And well, you know, in terms of the graphics as well, I mean, like I said, it looks fine to me. It's just tweaking a few things like the specular effects and, you know, some bits of the animation as well. Apart from that, it plays like an Igavania, and, you know, it introduces a few kind of interesting things with it. So yeah, I'm still very looking forward to it, and actually at least getting the job in the hang on it so I can beat the first chopping boss. My god, I did actually beat the first boss in the first demo that came out, although I had a recording of that, but it didn't turn out particularly well, so that's why I haven't posted it. Anyways, so yeah, as I said, that's my take on with the run. Let's see what happens if I actually get to complete it. I might do another video once I've actually gone and done that. Until then, thanks for watching, and keep on playing, folks.